Your chances of being a leader really happens because you fight the elder and the youngest and everyone in between. So more often than not, the middle child is the one who's the most irreverent and usually comes out to be the leader. Sino second child? Sino middle child dito? Oh, see? Manulet show, my friend, see? Who's the middle child? Let me see your hands. Okay, so you know how it feels to fight your way, right? Yeah. Okay. From people in the communities I belong to, I learned a lot about leadership from them. From people in the schools I attended, there were a couple. No, I didn't get kicked out. I got a couple of schools like Holy Spirit for grade school, Marymount for high school and college, Ateneo graduate school for almost graduate school. I can get my MBA thanks to advertising and AIM. From people I've worked with and continue to work with, from the people in my life, you learn, be a leader, and most importantly, from doing this talk for the 5th time. Talk about suke, di ba? Parang, okay, parang, pakipaskil lang ang name ko dyan. I just can't say no to Mr. Sean. Okay, so, the LS talks. After doing it for almost 4 times, I have the first talk, I talked about leadership as a parent. I thought there was a parallelism between parenting and leadership. And then after 2 talks, I realized that although it was relevant, it was okay. I started to learn more from the people who attended. So I saw this book about leadership styles. I did that for 2 sessions. And then still, you know, when Manolet asked me a couple of weeks back to do this, I said, you know, I still think, I don't think I've hit the right topic or the way to discuss leadership with the Ateneo students, or at least with the most of you are juniors, right? Senior, sino seniors? Malapit na. Okay, naghahanap pa kayong trabaho. Wala na resume nyo. Huwag kayo magbabakasyon after graduation, ha? Hindi maganda yun. Ano kayong trabaho? Hello, maghanap na kayong trabaho. May kayo sa mga magulang nyo, no? Okay. Yeah, tagal-tagal nyo na nag-aaral, eh. Ano ba? Okay, so what did I learn from the LS talks? 85% attend for compliance. Yeah? Yeah. Uy, walang sumagot. Ako sa teacher. 8 out of 10 of you guys attend for compliance. That's fine. And I'd like to think 15% attend truly wanting to know what it is to figure out their leadership style. There are those natural leaders, and that's fine. The 85-15 split is more or less how a pyramid would look, where you have the base of followers and you have the 15% of leaders. That's how I think it looks like, and that's how it would really appear. You know, after 4 times of doing this, I kind of figured it was like an 85-15 split. Okay. My new objective is to make this talk relevant to as many. Because kadalasan, when you talk about leadership, when you talk about leadership, and only 15 are going, yeah, I want to hear it. I want to see what my leadership style is. And the rest of the time, yeah, okay, is it time yet? Okay? So I'd like to make it more relevant to a majority, if not to all. So, ano ba? Can you give me 10 minutes? Now, give me 5. Try to change kanina. Okay. The difference between the 85% and the 15%. I was bored kasi in the car, so I was thinking around that.
Lexi,
Okay.
isang judge mo.
That's called keynote. So if you're not an Apple user, you don't know that. And Apple, you know, PCs are for marathons. Anyway, so 15%. Yeah, okay. The difference between the 85 and the 15. The 15%, strong tendency towards taking a leadership role. These are called the natural leaders. These are the guys who actually seek to be leaders. These are the guys who run, who like doing the job, who will take it on, who volunteer. Diba? The 85% are happy to be followers. Nothing wrong with that. Okay? Doon tayo sa happy. Okay? You do where you're happy. That's not wrong. Okay? Okay, based on that, here's my first truth, my truth. There's a symbiotic relationship between leaders and followers. Remember, you cannot be a leader when you are alone. Para kang tanga. Diba? Come on, nobody behind you. Diba? So you need followers. At the same time, the followers always need a leader. Otherwise, they will be lost. So there's a real relationship, a real symbiotic relationship between the two. Second truth, when you have strong followers and you have strong leaders, you actually create a strong organization. It does not, okay, it's wrong to say, okay ngayon basta may strong leader ka. Hindi eh. Kasi mag-isa lang siya eh. Hindi niya kaya bitbitin lahat. He cannot carry or she cannot carry the rest of the group. Okay? So to build a strong organization, a strong group, you need both the leaders and the followers to be strong. Third truth. Oh, by the way, I have this thing about 3 things. I just like 3 things, that's it. Kasi biyante wala ka na maalala eh. My third truth. Leaders and followers actually mirror each other. Okay? Why do you follow somebody? Because you feel there's a connection, right? And why do you attract a certain kind of people? Because again, there's a connection. So when you think about it, leaders and followers mirror each other. Halos pareho sila. So having said that, so first and foremost, you need to be a good follower first to be a good leader. I've known this. This is how I'd like to think this is how I got to where I am. All my life, I've been a good follower. You know, when my boss says, Matek, jump, I said, I will always answer, what floor? Okay? So I learned to follow because I know by following I will learn. And from learning, eventually I will be a good leader someday. So while preparing for this talk, I came across this line from Arthur Turo. He said, great followers follow by leading. And because of that line, he actually wrote the 11 Secrets of Leadership. It's an article. It's actually an article on, I think, business magazine. I forget now. Kaya lang, sabi ko, wait, ang dami naman ng 11. Diba? And then, 15 minutes lang yung talk ko. Haba ng 11. Okay, so, because I'm into advertising and I am accustomed to cutting down everything to 30 seconds. Yeah, that's what I'm good at. I cut everything to 30. If you can't tell me 30 seconds, it's not worth listening to. Okay? After reviewing it, it's now down to my favorite number, the 3 secrets of leadership. Now, seriously, when you want to communicate something in 3s, after the 4th, ano na yun, okay? So in 3s. First, secret number 1 of good leadership, okay? Good followers who become eventually good leaders are those who get things done. So, great followers are goal-driven. First thing in their head is they know their goal and that's what drives them. They just don't follow blindly. They contribute with substance and not just presence. So they're not, okay, unlike me before na pag sinabi ng boss, jump, Mate. And I will say, what floor?